Hi, I'm Ashley, and you're watching Disney Channel. This is the La Spirit Designs, Kelsey Kishi Draws, corner vlog channel, Megapalooza.
And jump!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley, and this is the La Spirit Designs very first solo con at ALA 2025. So I am here with the very lovely Kelsey Kishi Draws, and I am all set up on the end, and we're facing a wall, which is fine. It's gonna be great. There's all kinds of traffic coming through here. Now let me show you around the booth. So we're set up on a 6-foot table, made it work. I did it all by myself, as you saw from the time lapse. And we have pretty much everything out. I think the only thing I didn't bring was mystery bags because I just didn't want to figure out the table space for them. So we have all of our potion keychains, regular keychains. There's Chelsea! And the enamel pins, all of our stickers, and I need to make some more boys because we have one very lonely boy. And I'm just waiting for our ribbons to be done, but you can see both of our ribbons right here for when they're ready. So I'm so excited! And it is about 2:45. I have my own mic.
Oh, you have another one. Oh, wow. She has two, guys.
This is the one that you recommended me. Don't you know?
I forgot. I only ever use one.
Yeah, it's like 2:45. We still don't have our ribbons. They're running way behind. So
No, Ashley will get hers before mine.
Probably.
Me, at least.
But we're both hitting a wall. We're so tired, and it's only day one. But it's been pretty steady so far. I don't know if you can tell behind us. I will do B-roll shot, but there is very little room. We're getting real cozy this weekend. So keep coming by.
And no boys this weekend.
No
Can you
boys.
imagine if the boys were here in this tiny little corner with us?
There would be no way.
That would be fun. They'd be hugging, actually,
They
probably.
actually probably would be. They would love it. I'm sitting right here. Yeah. It is 10 till closing time, and we're dead. So dead. Truly and utterly dead.
Lost the crock charm.
And our sanity. So, thank you guys for day one. We will see you for day two. Okay, it is day two, Friday. It is 12:30, so had a late start. I didn't get here until like 10:30, but we have ribbons. They're so cute. I'll give a proper tour later, but I wanted to anoint my badge with my ribbon because why would I start with anybody else's? So let's do that together. Yay! It's so cute. I think this one is my favorite. This one has been the one that everybody's been excited about because I love this. You can't see it. Stupid zoom. There we go. Yeah, there he is. I love it.
Sorry, what did you say then?
E11. Do you want to take my business card? I can write it on there for you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I will take this.
That one? Okay, let me get it from the back. Okay, did you want to do cash card or Venmo? Okay. Oh, I have a fresh one for you back here. That's my display. And I'll get you a bag and your qualifying ribbon. It is thank you.
The way you have it set up is just
It's my full-time job, so I've poured a lot of love and time into it.
It shows.
yeah,
Your
it's
ribbon.
really adorable.
Yeah, I got this guy last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
Our
you.
little kid, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day. So yeah, it's going. It's going. We still have a very long day, and it's only Friday. I did at least find out that Sunday ends at 5 and not 6 like I thought. So there's hope for me yet. But I am so tired, so tired. Part of me wishes that I didn't say yes to come and do this just because I could have been in bed right now, but it's also hard to say no because everybody's here. I'm gonna get to see so many friends, and hopefully today I'll get to leave the booth a little bit more to go and just pop in and say hi to people, but I don't have a helper, and I hate to leave poor Kelsey by herself. So, we'll see how the day goes. And all the sticker books are 40 pages total front and back. I'm not a scrub anymore. I don't have a naked badge. Yay!
I'm gonna get lipstick on it.
Oh no! huge shout out to Ryan because I don't ever have to think about these things and my light's charged wrong. So my booth is in the dark right now. Ah. A man was birthed today. Here, I'll smack you too. I'll unroll my ribbon just to whoppa.
This is the real behind the scenes.
Sorry.
You see just artists going
I want to actually hit you in the face. Oh yeah. Okay.
Have you been doing Artist Alley for like?
I've been doing Artist Alley since 2017. I can't do math, so tell me how many years that is.
8 years.
8 years, damn, okay, thanks guys.
You're a veteran?
Veteran. Yep.
A lot of people have started joining the Artist Alley scene in the last like 3 years.
Yeah. I think a lot of people had the advantage of having the time to create and think about that stuff during the pandemic while they were working from home. So that's, I mean, I know that I got to do full time because of that. I had the time to like do my brand and everything.
There's a lot more resources now for people to get started.
Yes, I'm one of them.
You have your YouTube channel?
I do have my YouTube channel. You can find all of my studio and Artist Alley vlogs at Place Great Designs on YouTube. Weekly uploads, resuming shortly. And then I'm also a part
I'm here with Ashley of
This one is for
Place Great Design.
and then this one was purchased. You'll get a sticker sheet on the
what is one piece of advice you would give to someone just starting at Artist Alley or someone thinking about starting Artist Alley?
I would say
Thank you for your insight. That's so good. Honestly, I feel like I was like not in a great mood because of the slowness earlier, but
it'll be more impressive on Sunday.
I know, I'm okay. By the end of it, so nice. Well, come give ribbons with me. I'm gonna have more ribbons than I know what to do with. Oh, welcome.
Okay, lighting could definitely be better over here. It's just after 5:30. The day is going a lot quicker than yesterday did, and I'm feeling okay, but my throat is so raw from 2 back-to-back weekends of just talking, and also I'm so worn down from the con prep that you guys did not see because nobody needed to see that, and also the smoke in the air. But look at this. I mean, all the ribbons that we have so far. Wow. And it just keeps going. So sales have been decent. I think tomorrow's going to be even better, and I feel like Sunday is going to be kind of a wild card, but I'm not sure still that I would do this one by myself or come back to it. Certainly wouldn't choose it over SAC Anime, but I'm still happy to be here, still happy to see everybody, and it's cool because I've been able to see a lot of you guys that don't usually get to see me at all the other events I do. So hopefully we will be wrapping up very soon here because I am still very, very worn out and just trying to make it to Sunday so I can go back home to my bed and my boy, who I'm missing very, very much. Kelsey's at her limit.
Trying to hide so that I wasn't in actually but you're okay.
Yay!
Yay!
Close, but not perfect.
Where are you? Okay, thank you.
There is a lot of people up there on Saturday morning. The entrance is all the way over here.
Dance thing, we're doing the thing again.
Oh, that?
Yes.
Well, I might do it better this time.
Okay, you guys group. Oh, you guys can group. Oh. And I'll save it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep that one.
Hello, it is day 3. It's hard to keep track. It's such a long con. Doors opened at 10 o'clock. It is just about 12:30 now. As you guys saw, there is a huge line to get in this morning when we got here around 9:30. So I think today's going to be the busiest day of them all. It's been pretty steady so far. Especially today, it's been steady so far. It's a lot of people just walking around, probably getting to the things they want to get to first before they start shopping around. I expect to pick up a little bit more this afternoon, but like consensus is generally from the people who've done this in the past that it's just way down from previous years. So we see how it goes. I'm also like, I think getting an ear infection. So like everything back here and in my throat is just raw, and like I will probably fully lose my voice. I don't know how easily you can hear me on this, but like I'm losing my voice now, but I will probably fully lose my voice by the end of the day tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Also, I want to show off my ribbon train because for as little as I'm leaving the booth, it's pretty impressive.
Valentine's Day.
We are all sold out of our purchase ribbons. All I have left is the Build a Potion ribbon and the Adopt a Boy ribbon.
All right, it is almost 5:30 now. More than halfway clearly in day 3. I feel like I'm not talking loud enough for the speaker, but my voice is almost completely shot. There has been so many more people here today, but I haven't had as much traffic as I had like the last 2 days, which is fine. Like I feel like the busier it gets, the more tired I become. So I'm totally fine with just doing whatever I can. I'm still in the green. But yeah, so very excited to be done in an hour and a half. should be. It's nearly 6:30 and it is so dead and we're so dead and we've decided to pack out early. So we'll see you guys for day 4.
It'll be over.
Even though I post a lot about selling at events and conventions, it's really important to remember that I also sell online, and most of you guys do too. Etsy is my highest grossing platform, and part of its recent growth is thanks to this week's sponsor, Everbee. Everbee is an extension for Etsy that plugs right into your shop to provide analytics not only on various keywords and niche topics, but your own shop and listings as well. And while you can sign up and use Everbee completely for free, the amount of data and research tools available in the growth plan is invaluable to an Etsy shop owner of any stage. Even if you already have an established Etsy shop, utilizing Everbee's research tools to analyze your own listings is extremely useful to see what aspects of your listings are underperforming and what you can do to enhance their visibility and get more sales. Even at the free level, Everbee is great for anyone who is researching niches or keywords for their Etsy listings to help give your shop a great head start. Or if you're interested in investing in your own business, like I do, you can join the growth program by clicking the link below. It is an affiliate link, so I'll get a little bit of a kickback. You don't have to use it, but it's a great way to support me in any way that you possibly can. Joining the Everbee growth program is incredible because not only do you get all of the tools that you would get on the free level, you get access to so many more and unlimited searches, and it's just a really great way to give your shop the boost it needs. Now, let's get back to the con. Look at all these influencers here in the wild. Oh, the things you see at the anime con.
We're just. Lindsay! No! Oh, she's like.
We'll make a compilation of
Hello. Oh, wait, do your classic. What is it? You do the like for sat down. Maybe the sat down. What is it? Pose. Oh, ready? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you need to be in the.
Oh my god, it's good. And jump!
At least your phone didn't fall.
No, not
Good morning. It is finally the last day of ALA. My voice is hanging on by a thread. I have cough drop in just to kind of soothe it and make it a little less raspy, but I'm so excited that it's the last day because I miss my bed and I miss my boy and I miss my dog. So I feel like today's gonna be kind of a wild card. I have no idea what to expect. Kelsey has a flight to catch, so she's gonna be leaving early. There is, of course, the option that I get to kind of take over the booth if I want and stay until the end, though I may honestly pack down a little bit early just to be done and just kind of hang out the rest of the day. So we'll see how it goes. If it's busy, I may just stick around and handle it, and we'll see. Let's see it together. She's leaving me. It is actually like 2:30 on the nose, and I'm also gonna start packing down here soon, just so I'm like totally ready to go when 5 o'clock hits, because I am absolutely done. Okay, I have given myself plenty of time to heal my voice because it literally took a full week to get my voice back. It was terrible. So this is the second part of the video, if you're new to my vlogs, where I discuss pros and cons of the event and also discuss profits versus expenses for my business personally. So if you're interested in that sort of information, definitely stay tuned. But before I dive into any of that, I wanted to really quickly talk about the con crunch that went into getting me at this show. I was invited Saturday at SAC Anime by Kelsey to share her table with her. I had to make the decision pretty much that day to figure out like logistically if it was even going to be possible, who I could stay with, who I could ride down there with because I wasn't comfortable driving in LA, and made it work. So huge shout out to Kelsey for inviting me to be part of this show, and huge shout out to Nicole and Stephanie. Their ats are right here. Nicole is amazing. We've been friends for a long time. This was our first like finally getting to hang out. So hi, Nicole. But yeah, and she lives near me and she was already going down there to be part of the show. So she made it work with me to rent a car and fit both of our stuff. She was such a Tetris master to get all of our stuff together in one car. Like it's wild. We had almost the same amount of stuff. And thank you to Stephanie also for letting me like crash the hotel party. So it was the three of us staying in a hotel and we did most of the stuff together when we weren't going out and doing other stuff with other people. So thanks to those guys for like working around me and my neurotic schedule, because I had 2 days after SAC Anime to come home and I wasn't even worried about con prep because I had the inventory for most of my stuff and it was just a matter of repacking all of my things. I was worried because I had the biggest sticker order for my second business, Spooky Stickers, that I've ever had in my life that had to be laminated and cut before I left for this trip because it was needed the Monday I got back. So I had to laminate literally hundreds of sheets of sticker paper. I had to cut those hundreds of sheets of stickers. It took me, I think maybe a total, just the cutting part, I think took me a total of 20 hours combined. It was, I feel like I'm losing my voice in memory of this, but it was hell. I actually cried, but I got it done. And I think wearing myself out from the con prep for SAC Anime after the holidays, doing the SAC Anime, and then immediately doing all of this prep was extremely overwhelming. Do not ever want to do it again. Like I really am trying to become less busy physically, and I keep somehow becoming even more busy than I was before. So it was really grueling to have all of this stuff to work towards, then to have to travel all the way down to LA, set up a whole booth by myself, and basically be away from home for 5 entire days because we left Wednesday afternoon and didn't come home until Sunday night. And ALA was full hours every single day, 10 to 7, except for Sunday, which was 10 to 6, 10 to 5. And that's brutal. I've never done even a 3-day convention. I've never done one that has all full hours every single day because Thursday and Friday, people work, people are at school. Like it doesn't need to be 4 days. I will die on this hill. Anyways, I did it. I succeeded. I was in the green. I guess that's really all I can care about. So let's get into the overview. So if you missed it, ALA was held January 9th through the 12th, 2025. It was at the Long Beach Convention Center in Long Beach, California, which, just so you know, happened to be just south enough from the fires that were going on that we weren't super affected by them, but we still got some smoke. It is a Thursday through Sunday convention. It was held within days of those LA fires starting, and the con did something really cool, I thought, where they were offering attendees who were affected by the fires the chance to roll over their tickets for next year, so that way they weren't losing out on the money of their tickets. I'm sure the fires affected attendance in some capacity, but I'm not sure if that was the only thing. I tried to do some research. I always try to do some research, but things don't usually happen online as quickly as I try to put these videos out, even though it's been weeks. But I can compare that based on ALA's own website, they had over 17,000 attendees in 2024. I would say that this year was maybe 8 to 10. I won't say for sure because I have absolutely no concept of crowd size, and it's hard to tell when you're all the way in the back of the convention center when you're not seeing every single person. It was really busy on Saturday. Like there was a lot of people in the building physically, and even though I had slower sales on Saturday than I did on Friday, like, I think that was the day that saw the most attendees. One of the best pros I think I could say about this show is that they offer ribbon services for like on-site last-minute orders. This obviously was a godsend to me because I only had 2 days to come up with anything, and I was considering making a sticker. I was able to order 200 ribbons, 4 designs that they made there, and they turned out so cool. So that was a super awesome service. I know that they had some hiccups this time around, and I think it was due to some technical errors on their side. So hopefully they get those worked out for next year, even if I'm not gonna be there, because like that's a really awesome service to have. So as for Le Spirit Design stats, we sold over 300 products, just barely over 300. And if you're comparing to last week's Sac Anime vlog, that's more than half of what I did at Sac Anime. Our best sellers were die cut stickers. Once again, I sold over 120 of them. And my best selling individual item was my glow in the dark Mothman sticker, which I sold 25 of. Worst sellers were once again my acrylic keychains, where I sold absolutely 0 of them. Absolutely 0. They just were there to look pretty. So that is a general overview. Let's talk about the pros of doing this show. I am super familiar with the Long Beach Convention Center. I love this convention center because when we do Midsummer Scream in the summer, this is the one that they use. We're always in the lobby, and I love it because it's so pretty when the sun starts to set. I got to try out a new to me convention at a lower risk because I was sharing the table, I was sharing hotel, I was sharing the rental car and the gas cost and the parking cost. Really all I was on my own for was food. And I got to see so many friends. Like that was the real motivating factor for me saying yes to this show, was to see all these people and to meet some of my mutuals who I hadn't met before. Ribbon culture also is so much fun. Like I'm keeping this forever, and I haven't even unraveled it to show Ryan, even though it's been weeks. But like I would love to do another ribbon con. I would love to turn some other convention that I do regularly into a ribbon con. It's so much fun. And I did my very first show without a helper. I know going into this I was kind of calling it my first solo show, but because if I left a table or if Kelsey left a table, like one of us stayed behind. So there was always somebody there at the table. So it doesn't feel quite like soloing, but like I did it by myself. I did everything by myself, basically. Now let's talk about some cons for this con. It was really, really slow. I was expecting at least more like a Sac Anime kind of crowd where it was kind of perpetual. And I, again, am not sure if it was the fires that were affecting the attendance, if it was the fact that it was after winter break was over and people were back in school and back to work, or if it's the economy, if it's all of the above, probably all of the above. But it was really painfully slow. Like Kelsey and I were kind of scared Thursday, and then even into the start of Friday, we were like, what have we done? This con does not need to be 4 days. I will die on this hill. It does not need to be a 4-day con because people are working Thursday and Friday. They're in school during those days. A 3-day at best, especially if you're gonna have 10 to 7 hours every day, except for Sunday. Like, it really doesn't need to be that long. On a personal level, again, this was literally days after Sac Anime, which is one of my biggest shows every year. And like just having to turn around and do 2 huge cons, like it left me so exhausted. I was telling everybody all weekend, I'm gonna take Monday off, I'm not getting out of bed. I only got out of bed to like sit on the couch and watch TV, but I ended up taking pretty much the entire week off. Like I was totally down for the count, and I am kind of mad about that because leading into my next point, like the entire con, and we'll talk about this more when I show you the next part with my profits and expenses, but this entire con, all 4 days, I made what I make on a Saturday at Sac Anime. So to have worked myself to the bone and literally taken an entire week of my time prepping for the show, being at the show, and then another whole week recovering from this show, like I will never get that time back. And it has set me on such the wrong foot for this entire year to start out that like I'm really mad about that. Like I don't know, like I still don't regret going, but I feel like the payoff wasn't there the way that I hoped it would be. And then the last point is like LA shows are super saturated in events, and I feel like every time I try out a new LA event, or especially an anime convention, I'm severely disappointed because the amount of money it takes to be at these shows, if you're not a local, there's not a return on investment on your time and your money of being there, because you're gonna make, maybe you'll get in the green if you're lucky, but it's so easy to be in the red doing LA shows. So let's talk about the profits and expenses it took me to be at this show. This is where I show you a pie chart, which is here, and you'll see it's in percentages. If you want to see all the actual dollar amounts, be sure to check out my Patreon for $5 or more. You can see all of this in actual screenshot of the real pie chart that I made, plus all the other conventions that I've done in recent years. So it's not a terrible pie chart. And again, if you go and look at the actual dollar amounts on my Patreon, I definitely wasn't expecting to spend what I spent to be at this show. And the total net profit makes me sad because again, like, I broke my body to make this work. And yeah, I did split the cost of the table and the hotel with the people I was sharing with. And then in the other section, that's going to cover the cost of the rental car and then some miscellaneous charges. I had to end up buying the table that I used. Yeah, everything else was pretty reasonable. I didn't expect to spend so much on food just for myself. Usually Ryan and I can make a hefty dent in the food cost between the two of us, but I guess your girl likes to eat. So that's the pie chart. Again, if you want to see it uncensored, you can check out my Patreon. I might be a little behind on posting those. I sometimes forget, so just keep an eye out. So yeah, I really am not sure that I would do this one again. I really don't think that I would want to pay for an artist alley table by myself. It's too close to SAC, and SAC, like, I know I'm gonna make money there, and I would just rather spend my time and resources preparing for and being at SAC. So I don't know, like, it's a bummer because it's really fun when I get to go do an LA show and see all of my LA friends. And RibbonCon, ribbon culture is so much fun. Like, I would love to go back almost as an attendee just to like go through a day and collect as many ribbons as I can and hand out some ribbons that I bring myself. So I will wrap this by saying that I'm tired. But if you are in the local Fresno area, I will be at Anime Gaming Con February 1st and 2nd. My next event after that will be Anime in Fresno, also at the fairgrounds, March 15th and 16th. So I have some local stuff coming up. I'm really excited about them. Hopefully you guys are excited to see some more content on here that is not necessarily Artist Alley related, but art related, because I am trying to kind of broaden my horizons right now and get back into actually creating and being an artist. So I am going to wrap this up here because I feel like this is probably a longer video than I expected it to be. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!